one organelle, not actually organelle, these are the some part of the cell, small organelle you can say, that is centriole or centriole. It is present always in pair and it is surrounded by the centrosome. So centrosome, these are the one and only second organelle, what we say, where there is no any other organelle present surrounding that area. That's what is called as a zone of exclusion. We discussed that is whenever we are talking about the centriole or centrosome, both these are the without membrane structure made up of the microtubules. In case of higher plant, it is totally absent. Even in case of bacteria also, these are the absent. And present, animal may present hoga in algae, which is example of lower plant. At that point also, these are the present, and as well as it is present in fungi also. Arrangement of that two centriole perpendicular to each other. Always it is present a pair, and one pair of centriole it is present in each cell. Per cell only one pair is present, not more than that. Now next point we are talking about structure of typical centriole. So if you have any circle, because we want to draw a large diagram. So let's see. So you want a circle to draw the diagram. So first of all, we are taking some microtubules examples which is associated with the structure centriole. Chalo. So we are talking about that is typical structure of centriole. Write down the title. That is structure of centriole. If you are talking about that is structure of centriole, it is to look like a cart wheel. That structure it is similar to cart wheel. This look like a wheel-like structure. It is similar to cart wheel. So that's why we required one circle to draw a wheel-like structure, that is centriole.
Ma'am, I can't
Before
see the
starting, screen
Yes,
is not
ma'am.
visible.
Ma'am, what you taught from the start?
This part, structure of centriole, and inside this bracket that is similar to cart wheel. Screen is not visible. Sure.
It's visible, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Ma'am, now it's visible.
Okay, maybe there is something a problem. Means late loading over. Okay, fine. I just maintain my speed. Okay, chalo. So we are talking about the structure of centriole, and that structure these are the similar to cart wheel. Now, first of all, starting with the structure, we have to discuss what kind of microtubules are present. So whenever we are talking about the structure of centriole, it is consist of triplet fibril. There is a presence of triplet fibril. So triplet fibril present, and such triplet fiber which is present, they collectively join with each other and they form a microtubule. So simply we can say these are the joining of these three microtubules, because triplet fibril means there is a made up of the three fibril, and that three fibril nothing but these are called as the microtubule. It is made up of the three different microtubules. Screen is loaded correctly or it is delayed? Now it's okay. Just check. Zoom out, zoom in. Are you able to catch this movement?
Ma'am, it's perfect.
It's perfect now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Yeah. So basically we are talking about that is which form? Triplet fiber, triplet fibril present, which is associated with the centriole structure. So what is meaning of the triplet fiber? It is made up of the three fibril, that is A, number one fibril A, now B, and the third one that is C. A, B, C. So this typical structure which is made up of the three microtubules called as triplet fibril. Got it? These are called as the triplet fibril. Now, if I'm talking about the typical structure of centriole, Inside the centriole, total 9 triplet fibrils are present. So total 9 triplet fiber, that is triplet fibril actually, triplet fibril present inside the centriole. Inside the centriole. Okay, so each triplet fibril consists of the 3 microtubules. Yes, A, B, C. Single triplet, it is consist of the 3 microtubules. Can you tell me, when we are talking about total 9 triplet, how many microtubules associated with the 9 triplet? If you want to calculate 9 triplet fibril, 9 triplet fibril is equal to how many microtubules? Just we discuss 1 triplet fibril is equal to 3 microtubules. So quickly tell me.
27.
Yes, these are the 27 microtubules. One question. Okay, so remember, when we are talking about the single triplet form, it is consist of the 3 microtubules A, B, C. But when we talk about the entire structure of centriole, it is made up of total 9 triplet fibril. And 9 triplet fibril means how many microtubules? 27 microtubules. Why? Because when we consider a single triplet form, that is single triplet fibril, it is consist of total 3 microtubules. So on the basis of that, we can say in total structure of centriole, total 27 microtubules are present. So this point is clear. How many microtubules? So one question from the microtubules. Got it? Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Now quickly we are taking this structure. We want to draw quite large structure because we want to discuss total 9 plus 0 arrangement. I hope you remember जब हमने डिस्कस किया था प्रोकैरियोटिक एंड यूकैरियोटिक डिफरेंशिएशन पार्ट, दैट टाइम वी डिस्कस 9 plus 0 and the 9 plus 2 arrangement. So now in this point we are discussing about inside the centriole structure.
Please complete.
हाँ एक मिनट हाँ. Done?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so we are talking about next point, the structure of the centriole. But remember, centriole, it will be showing 9 plus 0 arrangement. These are showing 9 plus 0 arrangement. So quickly we are talking about what is the meaning of this 9 plus 0. It means that on the periphery total 9 triplet fibers are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and these are the 9. So at the periphery 9 and at the center 0. 0 means what? There is no any microtubules present at the center. So such type of this arrangement called as the 9 plus 0. Okay, so now we are taking some detailed structure about the centriole, how it will be showing 9 plus 0 type of arrangement. So should I continue with diagram?
Excuse me, ma'am.
When
When this 9 triplet fibril will be arranged, they will also form they will also be along the circumference.
no, actually, whatever we are talking, we just see the diagram. So you will get the arrangement exactly where that ABC is situated and how that total 9 microfibrils get arranged. So first of all, you see the diagram, ultimately you can understand. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, chalo. So now we start with the diagram. Diagram थोड़ा सा large है. Please don't draw a small diagram because we want to थोड़ा सा large है because we want to draw like bean-like structure. Huh? So maybe it is occupy your less than half page approximately. Okay, chalo. So I'll draw this some outline because I just want to draw a circle. ओके शेप तो आ रहा है. Done. So I draw some outline with black pen because I just want to construct the diagram. Can you see this black line? Can you see this black line?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ठीक है. So you draw with the pencil because we want to construct some diagram. इसमें change होने वाला है. That's why I want to just outline. So now for what happened? We have to select one center. Approximately center हम select कर रहे हैं. So these are the center of this diagram. Now from the center, we have to divide that complete entire structure into total 9 sections because we want to arrange 9 plus 0 arrange. We want to show the 9 plus 0. So entire circle, it will be divided into total 9 sections. So I try to draw that sections. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 हो गए. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. These are the total compartment. That is total 9 compartment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Now we have to join this compartment. Okay. So maybe it is look like this structure. So total 9 compartment. Now we draw a typical structure of single microtubules means the triplet fibril A, B, C. So where the notch is present, from that notch, there is an attachment of some fibril-like structure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now from this structure, there is a presence of fibril, A, B, C fibril. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just giving the name. ये हो गया A microtubule, B microtubule, and this C microtubule. So you have to draw entire structure. No need to draw entire structure. If you draw only 1 to 2, that is also sufficient. But अगर पेपर में क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, so you have to draw the entire structure. But I don't think so कि इतना complex structure देंगे because it requires the more time. Normally, the mitochondria and chloroplast, these are the two organelles which is generally asked for the two marks question in papers. So you kindly check the previous year questions also, so we'll get the clear cut idea. We just try to draw a triplet fibril form. And how many triplet fibrils form are present? Total 9. Entire structure. So simply I'm giving the name ABC, ABC, Now, so next changes, we draw a single A, B, C, that is triplet form. Now, the blue color which is present here, we draw some structures like a strand, like a spoke-like structure, which is showing the connection with all microfibril. So now all this connection is a structure A, which is represented by this blue color. So these are called as the spoke. These are called as the spokes. And how many spokes are present? Total 9 spokes are present. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So total 9 spokes are present. Now at the center, which is represented by this mustard color, these are the central part. This central part, these are called as the hub. Hub, that is, these are the center, right? But without any microtubule. So remember this point, when we are talking about that entire structure of centriole, it is made up of protein. Spoke made up of protein, hub also made up of protein, microfibril both made up of protein because it is made up of the tubulin protein, definitely. So entire structure of centriole, these are the made up of the protein, that is microtubules, or more specifically, it is made up of the tubulin protein. Now, when we are talking about the third part, we discussed that is part of hub, which is the central part. Now, another one that is part of the spoke, total 9 spokes are present. Third one we are talking about, that is linker. Now, that all microfibril, if you see, they are attached to spoke, as well as they can attach with each other also. Means one triplet microfibril, these are the attached to another triplet fibril. So just check the connection. C microfibril, that is C. Just check, okay, stop writing. एक बार change देख लो क्या हो रहा है. Now these are the C. ठीक है? This C, these are the attached with the A of second microfibril. Same condition, C, it is attached for the A. C, it will be showing attachment for the next one. C get attached with the next one. Now again, this C, it is attached to the A. C attached to the A, and same, it will be showing attachment with the A. Sorry. See, it will be showing attachment with the A. So if you see this typical structure, now there is a connection, there is a linkage between two triplet microfibril, and such type of this linkage, which is represented by this green color, these are called as CA linker. And why these are called as the CA linker? Because clearly this diagram indicates C microfibril or C microtubule, these are the attached with the A of second. C attached with the A. So such type of this linker, such type of this joining, attachment, these are called as the CA linker. Got it? It's not AC. It's not AC. Remember, it's always CA, because one triplet microfibril, last subunit, that is C, it is attached with the A. So next hoga. So CA. So such type of this all linker, these are called as the CA linker. And now, if just we discuss such type of this arrangement, these are called as 9+0 arrangement. Why 9? Because on the periphery, there is a presence of total 9 triplet fibril. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. But at the center, there is no microfibril. At the center, just there is a presence of hub. That is a center. So such type of this arrangement, these are called as the 9+0 arrangement. And remember, such type of this arrangement, these are the associated with this centriole. And centriole, these are the without plasma membrane structure, entire structure made up of protein. So complete structure, these are the made up of only protein. Got it? There is no any plasma membrane associated with the centriole. And why I am highlighting this point? Because आगे हमें exactly reverse देखना है with flagella and the cilia, and 100% confusion between flagella, cilia and the structure of centriole, because सब कुछ same लगता है. We discuss how. Okay. So 9+0 arrangement plus centriole, it is made up of only protein, and just we discussed there is a presence of this fiber, that fiber called as the triplet fiber, that is triplet fibril, and total 9 triplet fibrils are present, that is A, B, C. So these are the very simple structure of centriole. Got this point? Is this any doubt with respect to diagram?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So just cover this part diagram. We'll continue the next part, that is function. And if you miss any classes, means due to any reason, due to network issue, because nowadays the video is not available, so you can join the coaching batch also. Okay, if you want to, because I hope कि अगर आपको ऐसे लग रहा है कि that centriole part and centriole it's not quite clear or something is missing, so you can join that meeting.
Ma'am, which part is going on in the coaching batch?
Yesterday we just covered the mitochondria. Saturday we start with the plastic, entire structure of plastic.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, and today you will get the another DPP for the plastic today. Had you solved the mitochondria DPP? Is this any doubt from mitochondria? Huh?
Yes, ma'am, solved.
Okay. What about the others? एक ही बच्चा बोल रहा है.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is this any doubt? You can text me personally. I'll try to solve your problem. Okay? Yeah, good. Chalo. So these are the structure with respect to 9+0 arrangement, that is centriole. Now next part, that is function. Chalo. So write down the title. We are talking about functions. Last part, function of centriole. Now, so first function, centriole, it is help for the formation of cilia and the flagella. So we'll discuss in next part, that is how that centrioles get involved. So first part, that is centriole helps in the formation of basal bodies. Basal bodies of cilia and flagella. Next part we start with the cilia and the flagella, and we discuss cilia and flagella. These are the locomotory organ which is present in eukaryotic organism. So we discuss what is meaning of that basal bodies. So basal bodies, these are the consist of the centriole. And the another function, the centriole, they can form the spindle fiber during the cell division, because last class we discussed also there is a function of microtubules, right? And that microtubules, or we can say that is centriole, where the centriole is present, from that centriole there is the origin of the spindle fiber. So simply we can say that is centriole form spindle fiber. Spindle fiber which is involved in pulling of chromatid. So centriole forms spindle fiber during the cell division. So after this chapter, we start with the plant kingdom, because it's quite larger. And after this plant kingdom, we take the information about the cell division. So that time we again discuss what is the centriole, what is the spindle fiber, and how it is help for the cell division.
Ma'am,
So
please
definitely,
scroll up.
So definitely we can say when we are talking about that is centriole, it is help for the formation of the basal body of cilia and the flagella. Cilia, flagella, these are the locomotory organ, and the another function, they form a spindle fiber during the cell division process. And I hope you remember last class also we discussed spindle fiber responsible for pulling of chromatid during the cell division process. So that detailed part we will discuss in cell cycle, cell division chapter. Okay, so all these are the entire information about the centriole. So should I continue with the cilia and the flagella? Centriole part is over. Now we are talking about that is next part, next organelle part, cilia and the flagella. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo.
Yes.
So what is the cilia and the flagella? Write down the title. After
Ma'am,
the centriole.
scroll up, please.
Huh? Just wait. Done. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. So next point we are talking about, that is typical structure of cilia and the flagella. So we are talking about eukaryotic flagella, okay, not prokaryotic flagella, because we discussed prokaryotic flagella, they are showing 360-degree rotation, while eukaryotic flagella, they are showing 180-degree rotation. For the movement of flagella, in case of bacteria, no requirement of ATP, but in case of eukaryotic system, flagella required ATP for their movement. So we are talking about eukaryotic flagella, got it? Because such type of the structure is totally absent, means flagella present, but more specifically we are talking about eukaryotic flagella. Now, what is the cilia and the flagella? Simply, these are the outgrowth from the plasma membrane. So these are the some fine hair-like structure. Fine hair-like structure, or simply we can say these are the outgrowth of plasma membrane. So similar hai, because in case of bacteria also we discussed there is a presence of fimbriae, pili and the flagella, and definitely that plasma membrane, it will be showing extension towards this outer side, outgrowth extension, and it will be form a typical structure. Same scenario with respect to cilia, flagella, plasma membrane, they get extend toward the outer side. Now, similarly, when we are talking about that is prokaryotic flagella, it is consist of three parts, that is basal bodies, hook part and the filament. Remember, prokaryotic flagella, it is made up of the three parts, basal bodies or basal plate, second one that is hook, and the third one that is filament. Same scenario with respect to cilia and the flagella, both these parts, these are the consist of three parts, but name is quite different. That three part, first of all we are talking about basal body, now the basal plate, and the next one that is shaft. So first part, basal body. Second part, that is basal plate. And the third one structure, that is structure of shaft. So simply I try to draw that structure. ये plasma membrane. These are the PM. This plasma membrane will be showing extension toward the outer side, like this, and they form a typical structure. That structure is called as the structure of flagella. Now that flagella structure is consist of the total three parts. यहाँ पे present होगा, there is a presence of basal body. Basal body. Above the basal body, now this part at this portion, these are the present of basal plate, plate-like structure. And now from that basal plate, there is a presence of this, such a long elongated structure that is called as the shaft. So this structure, third structure called as the shaft. So simple structure, a long elongated structure of cilia and the flagella, but consists of the quite three different parts: basal body, basal plate and the shaft. But in case of bacteria, हमने discuss किया था basal body, hook and the filament. So quite three parts से consist है, but part is different. Now, the next part we are talking about, that is what is the exactly difference between cilia and the flagella. Structure तो same है, definitely. Maximum structure these are the similar, but now there is a quite difference. We are talking about what is the exactly difference with respect to cilia and the flagella. That diagram it is not so much important because that is for your understanding purpose. Okay, तो इतना ज़्यादा important नहीं है, नहीं draw किया फिर भी चलेगा, doesn't matter. Next point, that is difference between cilia and the flagella. Just we want to discuss the just 2 points. First point, Cilia, if I'm talking about the size, with respect to size, small size. And when we compare with this point with flagella, that size is quite long. I just told that diagram is not too much important. That is for your understanding purpose. No need to draw. क्योंकि book में भी diagram नहीं है. So don't worry. That is for your understanding purpose. Okay? Yeah. So हमें diagram draw करना है, but that is a quite large structure, like a wheel-like structure. So we'll see that structure. So cilia, small in size, flagella, long in size. Next part, whenever we are talking about that is cilia, it is help in locomotion. Help in locomotion. As well as it is help in feeding process. And as well as it is help for the circulation also. So these are the three common functions with respect to cilia, that is locomotion, feeding, and the circulation. Detailed example where these are the present in female reproductive tract like fallopian tube. Again, it is present during the intestine layer. So that typical function is also present in, it's involved in the release of this mucus, cilia movement. So that all part you can discuss in zoology class where these are the exactly cilia present. And this cell unit of chapter will discuss about the structure of cilia and what is the function. Function means in overall, not detailed function, just quickly name. So help, that is locomotion, number second that is feeding, and the number third that is circulation. And when we are talking about that is flagella, definitely one and only function, movement, or simply you can say that is function that is locomotion. Now, so next part we are talking about structure of cilia and the flagella, and here we specifically mention 9+2 arrangement. Got it? So should I continue with structure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo, very good.
Yes.
So there is a one point. Before starting the structure, we have to discuss that is presence of microfibril, because वहां पे हमने discuss किया था there is a presence of the triplet fibril, but यहाँ पे present होंगे doublet fibril. So now in this condition, simply we are talking some information with respect to cilia and the flagella. Cilia, flagella, they covered with the plasma membrane. One difference between centriole and the cilia, flagella. So remember, in centriole we discussed centriole these are the without flagella. Sound is okay? Sound is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So one question, one difference. Cilia, they lack the plasma membrane because entire body of centriole, entire body of centriole, it is made up of protein. Plasma membrane totally absent. That's why हमने वहां पे mention किया था. These are the non-membrane organelle. But cilia, flagella, more specific, eukaryotic cilia, eukaryotic flagella, they has the plasma membrane. Outer membrane is present. Number second point. When we are talking about cilia and the flagella, it will be showing 9+2 arrangement. So similar here, it means that 9 present on the periphery and the 2 present at the center. So we'll discuss in diagram. So it will be showing that arrangement 9+2 arrangement. Second type, when we are talking about third point, that is with respect to cilia, flagella, these are consist of doublet fibril. So simply we are talking about there is a presence of doublet fibril, and that doublet fibril joined by 2 microtubules. So definitely वहां पे हमने देखा था 3 microtubules, but now in this condition doublet है, that's why we are talking about how many microtubules get involved, total 2 microtubules. Now in this condition, what will be the structure of that doublet fibril? Doublet fibril, it has only A fibril and the B fibril, AB. So we are talking about there is a presence of A and the another one that is B. But there is a one change with respect to doublet fibril, that A subunit, it has some proteinous part like this. It will have some hook-like structure. It has some hook-like structure, and this structure, which is represented by this pink color, it's called dynein protein. Such type of this protein, these are called as the dynein protein. So these are the entire structure of this doublet fibrin, who consists of the two microfibril, but it consists of one specific type of this protein, that is dynein protein. This dynein protein, it has ATPase activity. ASE means it's an enzyme. So it is having the ATPase activity. And now what happened? What is the meaning of ATPase activity? It means that they utilize ATP for the movement. So whenever we are talking about that is ATPase activity, it means that ATP which is present, it's undergo the lysis. And after this lysis, it is converted into ADP plus inorganic phosphate. And for that degradation, which enzyme is involved? That is ATPase enzyme is involved. So ATP is required. So that's why we are talking about when we are using this specific function with respect to eukaryotic cilia and the eukaryotic flagella for their all activity, for their whatever they are doing, feeding process or the locomotion or circulation, whatever we are talking about, for their activity, they required energy in the form of ATP. Got it? So movement in case of eukaryotic, movement with help of eukaryotic flagella and the cilia, these are the ATP dependent process. While when we compare with the bacterial flagella, that does not require the ATP. Got it? I'm repeating this point again. Ciliar flagella, it consists of the layer that is plasma membrane is present. Arrangement 9+2, हम diagram में देखेंगे. 9 present on the periphery and 2 present at the center. That's what is called as the 9+2 arrangement. Now it is consist of this doublet fibril. Doublet fibril means what? That is, it is consist of the total 2 microtubules, 2 A and the B. But what is the change? A microtubule, these are the joint, these are the associated with the protein, that is dynein protein. Dynein protein itself, it is a one ATPase. And what is the meaning of ATPase? ATP undergo the hydrolysis process, and after the hydrolysis, ADP and inorganic phosphate is get released. It means that for the movement of flagella, for the movement of cilia, कुछ भी काम कर रहा है, circulation करे या फिर feeding करे, locomotion, whatever it is doing, they required energy in the form of ATP. If energy not available, it's not showing the locomotion. Got this point? This point is clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, थोड़ा सा tricky है, but this part is very important. So quickly क्या करते हैं हम? Had we discussed before difference between the eukaryotic flagella and the prokaryotic flagella? Yes or no? तुमने कभी देखा है or no? Yes, I'm not remember that point. Before we discuss in kingdom Monera, anyone? Okay, chalo, whatever. So we continue. We compare this point with prokaryotic flagella.
Scroll up.
1 minute. With eukaryotic flagella. So quickly we revise this part. Done? Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So next point, continue with the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic flagella. So number 1 point, prokaryotic flagella, these are the without plasma membrane. Without plasma membrane, first point. And here plasma membrane is present. Right? Now, prokaryotic flagella is consist of the 3 parts. ये भी 3 parts से बना है. But that part, that is a basal body or basal plate. Second part, that is hook. And the third part, that is filament. So revise that kingdom Monera part, so you will get the clear cut idea. यहाँ पे भी same है. that is eukaryotic flagella. These are the consist of the three parts, but parts these are the quite different. First of all, that is presence of this basal body. Now basal plate hoga, and the third one, there is a presence of the shaft. Now third one, just we discuss the requirement of energy in the form of ATP. So now in this condition, no energy required. No energy required for movement. These are the energy independent. But while when we're talking about eukaryotic flagella, energy required, and that energy in the form of ATP. So energy required in the form of ATP. Okay, if no ATP, no movement. And the next point, that is degree angle rotation. So we already discussed about it. It will be showing 360-degree rotation, circular rotation show karega. 360-degree rotation. And the next point, when we are talking about in case of eukaryotic flagella, it will be showing 180-degree rotation, like a pendulum. जिस तरह से होता है ना कि for example ये structure है 90-degree बना, so that flagella it can be moved up to left, up to right, so it will be showing movement such like left right. But when we are talking about 360-degree rotation, it means that helicopter like movement, circular movement karega, entire body it get rotate like this, maybe clockwise or maybe anti-clockwise depending. So but entire body they can, means entire flagella they get moved. So these are the exactly very much common difference between the eukaryotic flagella and the prokaryotic flagella. Got it? हाँ, तो actually eco-friendly कहने से ना bacteria these are the very smart, because whenever that diversities get formed, initially who form? Initially bacteria get formed, right? Initially bacteria बने तो so nature ने उनको ऐसा कुछ दिया है कि within less time you can multiply, you can reproduce. So the bacteria is very smart organism actually, very smart, because see जितना जरूरत होता है उतना ही प्रोटीन सिंथेसाइज करता है, उतना ही एंजाइम बनाएगा. No storage part except phosphate part and the nitrogen part, that is except the inclusion body, but there is a no storage of any excess protein, lipid. ये सब कुछ eukaryotic system में होता है. Bacteria is very smart. चलो, so should I continue with diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. So again, we want to draw a large circle because same similar structure है, like a cartwheel like structure. So first of all, I draw so these are the outermost boundary. हाँ, that is plasma membrane. हाँ, बोलो ना. Hello.
Ma'am, please scroll up. I was distracted.
What scroll up? I just erased the slide, beta. What you want to write down? What you want to write down? Tell me. Difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic flagella. Okay, anyone please take a screenshot of your
Ma'am,
notebook.
whole part.
Take a photo. Which part? एक काम करो, कोई तो उसको फोटो निकाल के भेज दो प्लीज. Rishikesh, see. So we are talking about that is plasma membrane, because just we discussed Cilia flagella it having the plasma membrane because it is an extension outgrowth from the plasma membrane. Now we draw the second structure, second circle inside the plasma membrane. I'm just giving the outline. Please use the pencil because यहाँ में बहुत सारे changes होने वाले. Okay. So just check if this black line is visible. We draw the white color plasma membrane, and inside this structure, I just draw a hypothetical boundary because I just want to draw an entire structure. तो एक काम करते हैं. I just draw a two circle at the center. So I just get the clear cut idea because we want to discuss 9+2 arrangement. So these are the two at the center. Okay. Connection. So first of all, we draw the doublet fibril, total 9 fibril on the periphery. Total 9 fibril, A, B, A, B. So I'll try to draw 1, 2. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, these are the total 9. Just give the name, that is A, B, A, B, A, B.
Ma'am, the screen is not visible.
Yeah, I know. Just wait. Okay. चलो कंटिन्यू करें. Okay, so AB microtubule, A and B microtubule. So now these are the entire structure of the hypothetical structure. Now we are talking about there is a some connection. So जैसे हमने वहाँ पे देखा था there is a C and A linker. Now in this condition we have to discuss that is BA linker. So BA linker means what? B which is attached to this one. B microfiber it is attached to A. So simply we draw the connection that is BA linker. BA linker. So such type of this linker simply it is called as that is BA linker. एक मिनट. It's not BA linker, it's a AB linker. Reverse नहीं होगा. CA and the AB. Yes. Please do one correction. That is AB linker. So I'm giving the simply name. That linker that is AB linker means A it is attached to B. AB linker. Okay. So it will be from the AB linker. Now what happened? Just we discussed that is A definitely it is consist of one protein that is ATPase protein called as the dynein. So we have to draw that dynein part also. So quickly at the base of that A, draw the two line which is represent the dynein protein. So just we discussed there is a presence of that dynein. So 1, 2, 3. So these two lines, it is represent the protein that is dynein protein, and that dynein protein, it has the ATPase activity because they utilize the ATP and now there is a movement of flagella. Got it? That is dynein. Now what happened? What is the function of dynein? Once ATP is available, that ATP they use and that dynein protein, they start the moving in circular manner because dynein it is attached to A it is attached to B, and all that AB they get attached with each other. जिस तरह से wheel का structure होता है, that wheel there is a presence of the hub at the center, there is a presence of so many spokes are there, they attach with each other, and now that entire tire or that entire wheel it will be start moving. So same situation present with flagella and the cilia. Once dynein it get petrol, it get diesel means in the form of ATP, that dynein it is get activate, it's activate A and B, and when AB microtubule get activate, entire structure of that microtubules or what we say that's entire structure of that flagella cilia it start rotating. So second one, first one we discussed that is AB linker, second one that is dynein protein, and that dynein protein basically it is having ATPase activity. So there is a presence of dynein protein who having the ATPase activity. Now, if you see at the center we draw something like two circles, those circles which is represented by this mustard color. So that two circles, this one, okay, you have to consider both one. This one these are called as the single means again these are the made up of the microtubules. But now it is not a present in double form, these are the present at the singlet form, and the location of that microtubule that presence at the center, that's why that is called as the central axoneme. These are called as the central axoneme. And what is meaning of the central axoneme? It means that these are the made up of microtubule, but that microtubule is not a double form. Now these are the present in singlet form. So these are the singlet microtubules, which is present at the center. So how many microtubules, how many exonemes are present? Total 2 exonemes are present, 1, 2, but these are the present in single form. Only single microtubule associated with that condition. Can you count and tell me, when we are talking about cilia and the flagella, it consists of 9+2 arrangement. How many microtubules associated with cilia and the flagella? How many microtubules associated with the cilia and the flagella? Because on the periphery 9, at the center 2. So can you tell me, when we are talking about that is 9+2 arrangement, how many microtubules these are the showing associated with the 9+2? Total 20. Yes.
20.
Okay. Is this any other?
20.
Yes, 20. Can you tell me how? True. Answer is true.
20.
Because just we discuss 9 these are the present in doublet form. बराबर है? It is present in doublet fibril. And doublet fibril means what? That is 9+2. Sorry, 9 to 2 and total that is 18 microtubule associated with this point. When we are talking about that is 2, 2 means it is present in singlet form. So it is present in singlet form, that is singlet fibril, singlet microtubule. So definitely 18 plus 2, total 20 microtubules. So please remember this point when we are compare centriole. Centriole it is having 27 microtubules, 27. But when we are talking about cilia flagella, these are consist of only 20 microtubules. हम ये आगे देखेंगे difference between the cilia flagella and the centriole. That time we discuss that part. Chalo. So back to pavilion, we are talking about our diagram. In diagram we discuss that is doublet. हाँ एक मिनट हाँ. Just we discuss that is doublet form of the microfibrils, that is A and B. AB, both all that microfibrils, those are associated, present on the periphery. Total 9 doublet fibrils are present, and that all 9 these are connected with each other, showing AB linker. That is A fibril, it is attached with the B of second, AB linker. Now at the center there is a presence of fibril, but now that fibril it is singlet fibril. These are not a double fibril. 2 central fibrils are present, and that central fibril called as the exoneme. नाम को थोड़ा अलग है. These are the central exoneme, or you can say that is central microtubule, central fibril, and it is present only single form. A, it is attached with the specific type of this ATPase enzyme, and name of that enzyme, there is a one kind of this protein, that is dynein protein, because you know that all enzymes, these are proteinous in nature, all enzyme, but all protein, it is not enzyme. Okay, so next part, central
Ma'am, the
part हो गया.
linker holds the microtubules, no?
हाँ, microtubules, these are the microtubules, na? AB linker, these are the also microtubules. See, when we are talking about that is AB linker, central exoneme, dynein protein, all these are the protein part, except plasma membrane. Plasma membrane कहाँ पे present है? Which is consist of the lipid protein and the other some part is present on the periphery. But entire central structure, these are the made up of protein, except plasma membrane. Got it? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
chalo. Yeah. So next part we are talking about, there is a presence of breach. We discuss the central exoneme, हाँ, peripheral exoneme एक बचा है हमारा. चलो. So we are talking about that is fourth part. So we discuss AB linker, we discuss central exoneme. Now I'm talking about that is peripheral exoneme. So I'm just highlighting this part. ये जो दिखाई दे रहा है आपको, that is AB, that entire AB, that is a doublet form. So that entire structure, it's called as exoneme, but it is not present at the center. These are present at the periphery. That's why these are called as peripheral exoneme. And inside this bracket, you simply can write down that is doublet fibril. Doublet fibril. Got it? So peripheral exoneme means what? That is peripheral fibril, which is present in double AB. And what is the meaning of central exoneme? Which is present at the center, and it is present in singlet form. So doublet and the singlet. Now next part. ये जो part है, which is covered, which is act as a boundary. around that central axoneme. This one, this color, blue color. Okay. So this structure of that blue color, these are called as central sheath. These are called as the central sheath. Sheath means what? Something a protective layer, and definitely central sheath, it's protect this central axoneme. So don't worry, function के ऊपर question कभी नहीं बनते, but maybe there is a question on diagram because they simply give A, B, C, D and बताओ what is the A, what is the B. So that point you have to remember this point. So at the center, there is a presence of the central axoneme, which is a singlet microtubules. Central axoneme, it is covered with the some protective layer, and that protective layer it is called as the central sheath. तो हमने क्या क्या नाम देखा? We discuss AB linker, we discuss central axoneme, we discuss dynein protein, then the peripheral axoneme, and just we discuss there is a presence of that central sheath. Got it? This point is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if you see at the center,
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ
Could you please repeat about central sheath?
हाँ एक मिनट. Can you see this structure? This one. ये क्या है? 1 and the 2. 1, 2. These are the one specific type of microtubules which is present at the center. That is called as the central axoneme. Central axoneme, it is covered with some protective layer. This one layer. Okay, it will be covered with some protective layer. This layer, which is represented by this blue color, and that protective layer who covered the central axoneme called as, that is what we say, that is central sheath. Got it? Sheath means what? Covering layer. These are the one protective layer.
So they're
Clear?
only present like brackets in
It is
between.
a present. It's a present like a bracket. But it should be close. It's not a join with each other, but it is close vicinity with each other. ये कुछ bracket की तरह होगा, but it is near vicinity. It's nearly located with each other, but not joined.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Chalo. Now between 1 and 2, one that is one central axoneme, second central axoneme. Both 1 and 2 now these are the connected with this some green color line. हमने draw किया है, and that green color line is called as the bridge. These structures कहाँ पे draw करें? This one. These are called as the bridge. And what is the function of bridge? Definitely they can act as a connection. So these are the bridge. So we discuss central sheath, and after the central sheath we discuss bridge also, and where that bridge is present at the center, which is represented by this green color. Last part. Now ये तो complete entire structure हो गया, showing the circular arrangement like a cart wheel like arrangement. But now what happened? We have to draw a support with the help of spokes, because in centriole also we draw the spokes. Here also we draw these spokes, and total 9 spokes associated with cilia and the flagella. So last structure, that is spoke. Okay, now these spokes, it is arise from A, and now it is joined near to the central sheath. So ये जो tip होगा, the tip it is having the broad structure like this. थोड़ा diagram complicate होगा, but try to draw this structure. All that spokes, it should be attached with central sheath, because there is a spokes means what हमारे actually गाड़ी में भी होता है ना. Even in wheel also there is a presence of such type of the spokes. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I simply give the name. यहाँ पे दे रहे because बहुत crowd हो गया वहाँ पे. It is cream color, structure, nothing but these are called as the spokes. Those are attached with the A microtubule with central sheath. So just check the diagram.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, could you please explain the working of the protein, the dynein protein?
I'm explaining entire structure once again. Don't worry. First of all, complete this diagram because I know it's quite complicated और बहुत सारे हैं. It's a crowded structure. So many proteins and the name get involved. I'll discuss later. Just complete this diagram.
Okay. Okay.
हाँ Heram, because that time Corona is not there ना. Just imagine now, our body means we are talking about a single cell, which is not seen by naked eyes. हमें microscope चाहिए, that is having the high power, high magnification power. And inside that cell, इतनू सा छोटा nucleus, mitochondria, now that cilia, flagella, so complicated structure. Just imagine. Done? Should I start with explanation? Reply me if diagram part is over. With the help of electron microscope, because they take the one sections under the microscope and they start the study, because light microscope and compound microscope, it is very what we say, that is a very low power microscope. उससे भी ज़्यादा advanced microscope है. And there is some microscope also who can catch the videos also in live, means how that flagellates moving, cell moving. Especially such type of this microscope, it is used in cancer study. Electron microscopy दो types है, electron scanning electron microscope and the same transmission electron microscope. Yes, scanning and the transmission, two types of microscope. Okay, should I start with explanation? Chalo, good. So stop writing, listen carefully, just check your notebook side by side. We are talking about that is entire structure of 9+2 arrangement, which is common in cilia and the flagella. Cilia flagella, it has the plasma membrane. That's why initially we draw toward this outer side. First of all, we draw the structure of plasma membrane. So these are the structure of plasma membrane because it has the boundary. After this plasma membrane, now that cilia flagella, they arrange in circular manner like a wheel-like structure. But now just we discussed, it is consist of doublet fibril, means AB fibril, these are the present. And how many fibril? That is 9+2. It means that 9 present on the periphery and 2 present at the center. Quite interesting thing. Now that 9 means it is present in doublet form like this, A and the B. But that which is present at the center, which is only singlet form, means only single microtubule associated at the center. If you see this structure, all that doublet fibril, that is AB, they are arranged in a circular manner. और कितने होंगे periphery पे? Total 9 doublet fibrils are present, and that 9 doublet fibrils, these are also called as the peripheral exonym. Peripheral exonym, okay, because it is present on the periphery, and exonym is nothing but we are talking about these are the doublet microfibril. Now another one we discussed, that is out of that microfibril, A, जो A हमारा microfibril है, it has the one specific activities, that is ATPase activities. ATPase nothing but these are the one type of this protein. That protein is called as the dynein protein. It is consist of the one dynein protein. That protein, itself having the ATPase activity. And what is meaning of ATPase? ATP undergo the hydrolysis. Or we know that जब कभी भी energy breakdown होगा, means when that ATP is undergo the breakdown, now that energy get released and that energy utilized for movement process. It is utilized for the flagellar movement. So simply dynein protein is associated with the A microtubule, and now that A microtubule they utilize the ATP. ATP undergo the hydrolysis process, and now there is a movement of cilia and the flagella. Got it? Now after that dynein, if you see dynein, these are associated with the all A subunit, A fibril, because dynein it is a one specific type of this protein, and that protein who has the ATPase activity. Second part, at the center, next part, that is at the center, there is a presence of the central exonium. At the center, 1, 2, these are the presence of central exonium, but that central exonium, these are consist of only singlet microtubules, singlet fibrils are present. So that's why we are talking about that is 9+2 arrangement, 9 present on the periphery in doublet form, 2 present at the center at singlet form, 9+2. That both singlet fibril, that is central exonium, they connected with each other with the help of bridge. Bridge है मतलब क्या कर रहा है? Just join कर रहा है, just connection form कर रहा है. That's it. Now that central exonium, these are covered with the some protective layer. Something a sheath is present, and that sheath called as the central sheath, which is formed around the central exonium. And the last point, that is A is connected with, that is A microfibril, they are connected with the central sheath with the help of spoke. Because spoke, it is a very common structure which is present in flagella as well as present in the centriole, because entire structure circular manner में arranged. All these are the protein. But now what happened? Peripheral part and the central part, it should be joined with the some connection, and that connection, that fiber, nothing but these are called as the spoke. So how many spokes are present? Total 9 spokes are present. So if you see one spoke, it is attached with the A. So that one spoke, it is attached with the A, and that spoke, it is attached with the central sheath. And now what happened? Due to that spoke, now that entire structure is become stable. And remember, when we are talking about that is centriole, entire structure made up of only protein. But flagella, cilia, plasma membrane also present, but mostly protein part is present, because हमने जो भी structure देखा है ना, that is AB linker, central exonium, peripheral exonium, dynein protein, spokes are there, central sheath, bridge, entire structure made up of protein except plasma membrane. Definitely plasma membrane bhi hoga, but as compared to protein, concentration of plasma membrane, these are the less. Got it? So now quickly we are taking the difference between centriole and the cilia flagella. So we compare this point with the centriole, and the third one,
Diagram again.
second cilia and the flagella. Diagram देखना है?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, done. चलो.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So diagram अच्छा draw कर रहे हो ना? Otherwise ऐसे ही कुछ तो निकाल रहे हो. Because I'm taking some efforts to draw the diagram. Otherwise directly I can show image to you, which is available in NCERT. Okay. So next point, that is difference between the centriole and the flagella. Just we discussed, it is completely, entirely it is made up of this protein. And when we are talking about that is cilia, there is a presence of protein. Definitely protein is there, plus there is a presence of plasma membrane. And we just discussed, we know that plasma membrane is consists of the lipid, protein, carbohydrate, some other part. Second part, with respect to arrangement, it will be showing 9+0 arrangement, and it will be showing 9+2 arrangement. Now there is a no requirement of ATP in centriole, but definitely that ATP it is required with respect to cilia and the flagella. Got this point? This point is clear, everyone? These are the very basic difference between the centriole and the flagella. हाँ, और एक point बचा ना, that is microtubules, number of empty. Total microtubules 27, and the total microtubules which is present cilia, flagella, these are the 20. So we count that part, just check. और एक part बचा, that is triplet form होगा यहाँ पे, है ना? Triplet fibril, and this consists of doublet, fibril on the periphery, and the presence of the singlet also at the center. Fibril.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ.
And what is that ATP, X and ATP?
Empty, that is for the microtubule. ATP,
No,
that is
ma'am.
adenosine triphosphate.
No, ma'am. I'm
Adenosine-
asking if that is X means it is absent.
हाँ, cross, हाँ, it's absent. It's
Okay, ma'am.
present. Okay, हाँ. So doublet कहाँ पे था? That is on the
What is that?
periphery. I can't hear you. Empty for the microtubules. PM for the plasma membrane. ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate, energy. Cross means absent. Tick means present. Absent means no required actually. And in this condition, simply they are required. Got it? Done?
Does ma'am.
Chalo. So now we are taking some neat point of questions. That is, which organelle without plasma membrane? Can you tell me? Because maximum we cover, because only last organelle bacha, that is nucleus, and nucleus it is a double membrane organelle. So up to now we discussed all organelles. In eukaryotic system, can you tell me the which organelle which is without plasma membrane? Eukaryotic cell, okay? Eukaryotic cell without plasma membrane. Which organelle without plasma membrane? Padma, only one.
Centriole.
Yes, these are the two organelle, ribosome and the centriole. So we enlist this all point. So you can write down as a neat point. So number one, we are talking about two organelles, that is centriole and the ribosome. These are the two organelle which is non-membrane organelles present in eukaryotic system. Okay, but where in case of eukaryotic system? Agar question eukaryotic system में है, definitely you can tick on the two options, that is centriole and the ribosome. But अगर ऐसे पूछा है, in bacteria, which organelle these are the without membrane? There is only one answer, that is 70S type of ribosome, because centriole is totally absent in case of bacteria. अगर ऐसे पूछा, in case of animal cell, so definitely animal cell, these are the two organelle, that is number one, that is ribosome, both 70S and 80S, and the another one, that is centriole. So these are the two organelle which is without plasma membrane. But if the question asks specifically plant, can you tell me what will be the answer? अगर plant हुआ तो? हाँ? If they ask about the only plant, what will be the answer? What will be the answer in plant? I know from the 2nd October आपका एग्जाम स्टार्ट हो रहा है, but at least please एक 10 to 15 minutes निकालो complete day से. Only just once you read the notebook, at least one time. 10 to 15 minutes is not, it's not possible for you. Only 10 to 15 minutes. कितना time लगेगा? Hardly 3 to 4 pages होते हैं daily within 1.5 hours, and it's required hardly 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not saying that you can recall each and everything at that time, at that same time, but at least read once. we discussed in case of plant, centriole is absent. Remember? So there is a presence of only one organelle which is without plasma membrane, that is a ribosome, because centriole absent in plant cell. Got it? So these are some questions with respect to your NEET examination. So there is a homework for you. Write down all the organelles. How many organelles? These are the without membrane. Without membrane in eukaryotic system. Okay. अभी तो हमने देख लिया वो. Now how many organelles who having the single membrane? Single membrane organelle. Huh? And the how many organelles who having the double membrane? These are the homework. You have to find out the answer, and tomorrow during the class meeting you can share in chat box. Okay. So how many organelles in eukaryotic system? These are the without plasma membrane, without membrane. How many having the single membrane? How many having the double membrane? और एक question है. How many organelles? These are the consist of the triple envelope. देखते हैं किसको इसका आंसर मिलता है. Triple envelope. I'm not saying the plasma membrane. Okay, I'm saying the envelope. So these are the 4 questions. These are the homework for today. Find out all the answer. Without membrane, single membrane, double membrane, and the triple envelope. This part is over. Yes or no? Okay, should I continue with the next? Should I continue with the next?
Wait, ma'am.
Wait a minute.
So the centrocilia flagella part is over. Scroll up.
We should find all these for eukaryotic only.
हाँ, only eukaryotic, because bacteria में क्या है? There is no plasma membrane is associated. Only single membrane is present. That is boundary cell membrane or plasma membrane in bacteria, and there is only one organelle, that is ribosome. But that organelle also without plasma membrane. Bacteria में कुछ है ही नहीं है. You all find out in eukaryotic system. Without membrane, just we discussed. Double membrane, single membrane, and triple envelope. ट्रिपल एनवलप मतलब 3 लेयर होने चाहिए. ओके चलो. हाँ, अप्रोक्सीमेटली है रम. डेफिनेटली वी कवर ऑन द सैटरडे. सैटरडे आई थिंक नहीं होगा बिकॉज न्यूक्लियस इज क्वाइट लार्जर पार्ट. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ न्यूक्लियस भी देखना है. अगेन क्रोमोसोम भी हमें यहीं पे देखना है बिकॉज दिस आर द पार्ट ऑफ 12th स्टैंडर्ड, बट आई विल कवर इन दिस चैप्टर. क्रोमोसोम मैं यहीं पे कवर करूंगी. Types of chromosome for 18 Lamprecht also. So I think one complete entire class and half, approximately up to Monday, we'll finish this chapter with question discussion also.
Ma'am, on Sunday you take Plant Kingdom.
On Sunday, yes. Time पता है ना आपको? हाँ. Between 9 to 11, okay. So 9 to 11, I'll take the entire part of your Plant Kingdom according to your school examination. हाँ. और जैसे ये finish हो जाएगा, then we talk about the according to NEET. From Tuesday.
Okay.
So Sunday 9 to 11, 2 hours for entire Plant Kingdom. If you possible, please read the Plant Kingdom so I can cover maximum syllabus within 2 hours because cover करना ही है. I'll not take the extra classes for that Plant Kingdom because from Monday we start the Plant Kingdom also side by side. Okay, chalo. So now next part we are talking about last organelle and the last point of this chapter, that is nucleus. हाँ.
Ma'am, when you are starting from Monday Plant Kingdom, you will also again teach the school syllabus, or you will do only the NEET part?
On Sunday, whatever I'm taking the extra class, that time I'll cover the school syllabus. और जो Monday से होगा, that is school plus NEET. Everything is there because what is the school syllabus? That is the base. NCERT is just a base. So along with that, we add some NEET point also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Because if you read the NCERT and the same chapters, whatever we are studying in classes, so you will get idea. same to same point है, but there is some extra information in your class books, means your notes. Yes or no? That is
Okay,
your
ma'am.
neat part.
Thank
The
you, ma'am.
last organelle which is present in case of eukaryotic system, that is nucleus. Quickly tell me who discovered the nucleus. Discovery of nucleus. We discussed this part earlier when we start this chapter. Yes, scientist Robert Brown. First time he observed the nucleus under the electron microscope. And same we are talking about same time scientist who coined the term. So the term coined by the same scientist because he discovered the nucleus as well as he gave the name also, that is nucleus. So same scientist, term as well as the discovery, it is given by the scientist Robert Brown. Now that Robert Brown he isolated nucleus from the cell. Can you tell me which cell? Robert Brown isolated nucleus from which cell?
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so that isolated from the orchid root cell. Yes, true. Please continue the line. Isolated from orchid root cell. Huh? Orchid root cell.
Ma'am, are you
Okay.
presenting screen?
No. So for today we stop here. Further tomorrow there is a no extra class at 8:30. हाँ कल नहीं ले रहे हम. Saturday will continue according to timetable and Sunday 9 to 11 a.m. there is extra class for the plant kingdom for the school examination. Got it?
But
Okay.
if we
So
have
Friday tomorrow there is a no extra class.
Morphology of flowering plants is done.
Today we'll cover that part because at 2:15 we schedule the another meeting also. So today we'll cover that entire part because thoda sa part bacha hai. Diagrammatic representation and the formula is left. So we discuss that part and chapter is finished.
okay, ma'am, it will be 2